This is BTEC Engineering, Unit 7, Section B13 in the examples booklet on page 14. As usual, this is a video, not a lesson, so you may need to pause to take notes. Right, again, as in the last one, we need to use the mid-ordinate rule to find out how far the vehicle's travelled in pi over 2 seconds, given that v is equal to 4 cos t. So this process works very similarly to the last section, but the numbers are different and the formula is different. Bear in mind that we're working with trig, so we'll need our calculators to be in radians. So for radians, we need to press shift mode 4. So let's do that now. Oh, mine's already in radians. Right, so again, just like last section, first of all we need to find the strip width. And so the strip width is the how long in time, which is pi over 2, divided by how many strips we want, which is 4. So pi over 2 divided by 4 will give you an 8th pi, which you can write as pi divided by 8, which is going to be more convenient when we do the steps later, and for calculations later too. So we've got pi over 8, that means, in terms of our rectangles, we start at 0, pi over 8, 2 pi over 8, which is pi over 4, 3 pi over 8, and the final strip is pi over 2. Now, for the strips of the trapezium and the Simpson's rule, those are the numbers we need. However, it's a bit more difficult for mid-ordinate because we need the middles of those. So the middles will be pi over 16. So add them and divide by 2, add the 0 plus pi over 8, divide by 2 will give you the middles. 3 pi over 16, 5 pi over 16, and 7 pi over 16 would make the middles. So we need a table for team V. So we start, for the mid-ordinate rule, we start at the first middles, and then we go up one by one. And we'll need the corresponding V values for our calculations later. So again, table mode. So table mode, mode 7 gives us table mode. We want v equals 4 cos t, so we'll have to input that as 4 cos, and we'll automatically put the x in brackets. Make sure you did do what I asked before and put your calculated radians before you do this. This is where it'll start to go wrong. So on 4 cos x equals, if you want to put x in, alpha close bracket. Press equals once we sub that in, we get start. Well, our start is pi divided by 16, so that's what we should stick in. Pi divided by 16 equals. The end is 7 pi over 16, so you should type in 7 pi divided by 16 equals. And the step is the strip width, so pi divided by 8 equals. We get a table. So on the left hand side of our table are these numbers expressed as decimals, and we want the ones on the right. So we will need to round. I say 5 decimal places will be sufficient. 2, 3, 1, 4 to 5 decimal places, panning down. 3.325885 5 decimal places, 2.22228 to 5 decimal places and 0.78036 to 5 decimal places. And that will be a set to level of accuracy to get our final answer to 4 decimal places. Right, for the calculations later we need mode 1. And so we are doing the mid-ordinate rule as we did last time. Which equals the strip width, open bracket, the sum of the V. So in this particular case, the strip width is pi over 8, open bracket, we add these V's up. 3.92314 plus 3.32588 plus 2.22228 plus 0.78036. Stick that all into a calculator and calculate it, and you get an estimate using the mid-ordinate rule. And to 4 decimal places, 4.0258. So 4 dp. And that's our mid-ordinate rule estimate. Moving on to the trapezium rule. So trapezium rule, same strip width. We want the black numbers instead of the blue. We don't want the midpoints anymore. We want the edges of the strip. So we'll need a new table with our new values and corresponding new V values. And trapezium rule is a different rule. Therefore, for our table mode, we'll need different values for the start and the end. The strip, however, will still be the same. So back to table mode. Mode 7. Stick in the formula again for cos x. Starting, well now, it's these values that we're going to use for t. So 0, pi over 8, pi over 4, 3 pi over 8, pi over 2. So our starting value is now 0. Our end value is now pi divided by 2. Our step is still pi divided by 8. That gives us our table. Again, the numbers on the left hand side of the table are the decimal versions of these numbers. So 0 is 4, pi over 8, again to 5 decimal places is 3.69552. Next one, 2.82843. Next one, 1.53073. Final one, 0. So apply the trapezium rule as we did in the last section. Equals strip width divided by 2. Open bracket, first V plus last V. Plus 2 times the rest of the V. So the strip width is pi over 8, pi divided by 8, divided by 2, open bracket, first V is 4, last V is 0, plus 2 times the rest of them added up, the other 3. So 3.69552 plus 2.82843 plus 1.53073, close bracket, close bracket. You need to stick all that into a calculator. So press mode 1 to get back to normal calculation mode. Fraction button, shift pi over 8, all divided by 2, open bracket, 4 plus 0 plus 2, open bracket, 3.69552 plus 2.82843 plus 1.53073, close bracket, close bracket. And to 4 decimal places, so all these are to 5 decimal places. Our final answer will be to 4 decimal places, which is 3.9485. And that's the trapezium rule question. So then we move on to Simpson's rule. Now if you remember from the last section, Simpson's rule uses the same table, so we don't have to create a new table, we can use the same values that we've got. But it is a different rule. So Simpson's rule is strip width divided by 3, open bracket, first V plus last V, plus 4 times, open bracket, the even V, plus 2 times, open bracket, rest of the odd V. Now, as with the last section, the even and odd V correspond to position. So that's the first, second, third, fourth, fifth. So these are the even. And since the first and last don't count in the odd, that one is the odd. So sticking our values in, pi over 8 divided by 3, open bracket, first V plus last V, 4 plus 0, plus 4 times the even V, so 3.69552 corresponds to the second position, and 1.53073 corresponding to the fourth position, close bracket. Plus 2 times rest of the odd. Well, the first and the last have been used, so the only odd left is the 3, so 2.82843, close bracket, close bracket. Stick all that into the calculator and we get our Simpson's rule estimate. So pi over 8 divided by 3, open bracket, 4 plus 0 plus 4 times, open bracket, 3.69552 plus 1.53073, close bracket, plus 2 times 2.82843, close bracket, equals. Now our estimate to 4 decimal places is 4.0005. And that concludes the maths part of this assignment. As usual, the part D of the numerical integration ones asks you to compare your answer with that obtained in B6, which is where you did the integral of the same formula. Now, again, you would choose which of the 3 methods was. Basically, the first point is to make is that the answer in B6 is the exact answer because it used integration. Then we look at our 3 answers for the numerical ones and we say, well, this one's the best one because it's closest to the right answer. And then you just rank them like that. The next best one is this one because it's the next closest, and the worst answer is this one because it's the furthest away from the true answer. And that concludes this one. Best of luck.